did the same thing. Chapter 8, number 6. We had one more to do before we finish the chapter, and then we get started next chapter. So we're discussing what we can and can't do before we daven in the morning. So number 6. Afilu lilmoid, even to study Torah. We can't even start once dawn. Once it's dawn, we can't study Torah before davening. However, because I got to tell you, the best preparation for davening is to study before davening. So a big however. However, someone who he's used to going to shul, or there's a set minyan, or he's studying in shul. So, because the concern is if he starts studying, he may get so engrossed and carried away, he'll just keep going, and then all of a sudden realize it's too late for the morning service. So someone that has a set time to go, there's a set minyan, or he's in the shul, so when they start, he's going to realize all these situations. Mutaloi, so he's allowed to study Torah before davening. And likewise, if you're studying with others, and if you don't learn now, they won't have a chance to learn. A lot of people, their one chance to study is in the morning before they go to work. So they're going to learn before davening, then they daven, and then they go to work. So busy. So the mutar l'modim, you can learn with others. 2 reasons. One reason, the merit of studying with many people, with a group, is tremendous. That's number 1. And he doesn't mention it here, but he mentions in other places that when we do things as a group, someone will remind us. So although I might get carried away with the learning and lose track of time, as I have on more than one occasion, then when someone says to me, Rabbi, I need to go, I've got something else on, I go, whoops, I went overtime, okay? So I might get carried away, but if we're in a group, someone also will realize the time, and they'll realize it's time to daven. The main thing, what we need to do is just to make sure we don't miss the time that we can daven. And we will get to, in a later chapter, exactly how to work out the time in the first instance and after the fact, and what we can do after. But we shouldn't miss out. Okay. Siman Tes, chapter 9.